If you want to find out what's going on in the world, there are a number of vantage points. A good one is corporate propaganda. That's a huge industry. In fact, it extends over obviously the commercial media, but the whole range.
I grew up in South Carolina, a very conservative upbringing. My mom was head cheerleader, and my dad was captain of the football team. And went to private school, but when I was 14 in 1984, I started skateboarding and listening to punk rock. And I had always drawn, but this was the first time I'd ever found an outlet culturally for my art that really resonated as something that you could do that didn't involve, being the most popular kid or the mainstream. And eventually, after accepting that I wouldn't be a pro skateboarder for a living, I went to art school at the Rhode Island School of Design. And while I was living in Providence, I saw a lot of band stickers and just a great creative scene there. And I decided to make a sticker for some friends of mine that I worked at a skate shop with, of Andre the Giant, the wrestler. I was making a lot of my own T-shirts and looked for a picture to teach a friend how to make a stencil in the newspaper, and there was this picture of Andre the Giant, and I said, hey, why don't you cut a stencil of this? It was really just going to be an inside joke.
Of systems that reach the public.
My name is Shepard Fairey.
Every detail of the artist's life. You don't get too far away.
Even though the Andre the Giant sticker was just an inside joke and I was just having fun, I like the idea of the more stickers that are out there, the more important it seems. The more important it seems, the more people want to know what it is, the more they ask each other, and it gains real power from perceived power. This was Obey and Giant. Andre the Giant started it, but Obey was really the thing, that the idea that people follow the path of least resistance, frequently justifying a degree of cooperation, even though they're not happy with being controlled. But then when you tell them to directly obey, they actually are very offended. So, yeah, I guess that was my idea, to agitate. If you watch Obama speak, he has a manner that is very appealing. And, I think Obama is very compelling, and that a portrait really reminded people of his power as an orator and his perceived integrity and idealism in a way that a slogan or a logo or a website or any other graphic device could not compete with. And so it was just a matter of creating the correct portrait for the right moment. And really the strength of it is derived from the strength of Barack Obama and the amount of emotional investment that a lot of people had in Barack Obama as a leader. So, forget me, forget Manny Garcia. The real thing is that the image was about Obama. And so, I think that people were worried that there would be the Bradley effect, that people would perceive Obama as, ooh, he's not white, he's half black. That illustrating him in red, white, and blue, for me, seemed basically mandatory for a contemporary political graphic. They've all been so safe. This is one of the most safe mainstream graphics I've ever created. Greetings from Iraq image is so much more potent if you realize what the reference is. The reference, of course, is this Yellowstone poster. It's an escapist destination in the United States. It's very beautiful. And then you have the war in Iraq. That's a bad situation for the U.S. soldiers. It's a bad situation for the Iraqis. And in one slide, it's a geyser, and something to go see. Woo, the geyser. And then it's an explosion. And in the next one, something to